and welcome for the today's class. And in the previous classes, we discussed what is the search engine optimization. And I said this is one of the important topic. All the digital marketing students need to focus much because search engine optimization is not that easy topic to understand because all the websites want to be on the top ranking in the listing made by the search engine. And as far as the Google is concerned, we already discussed Google is the most popular search engine as far as the search engine optimization is concerned. So before we start for the today's class, just we'll have a recap, refresh ourselves what we have studied in the last class. So as we discussed in the previous class, the SEO was born in 1991, and where there was only few websites. The websites right now are some millions of websites are there right now, but at that time there was only few websites. But for all the search engines, it becomes difficult to maintain the content. So the Google found that it's an opportunity for them to go for develop a structure and as well as an accessible. So in 1996, Larry Page and Brin they started the concept called backrub. So later this backrub has converted into Google. So now the Google is the most successful as well as the most popular search engine worldwide. So earlier it was called as a backrub. And friends, we also discussed that search engine optimization will is based on an algorithm. What is an algorithm means? It follow a set of rules, regulations in ranking the websites or in indexing the websites on the search engine. And this SEO based on algorithm, and algorithm focus on the three important contents. One is quality of your website and the relevance of the website, and as well as the content which you are putting on your website. This is what the introduction we discussed. And after that, we define what is actually a search engine optimization is all about. It's a practice or process. So what is SEO means? It's a practice or process of growing the quality and quantity or to increase the website traffic, isn't it? So what is a search engine optimization really helps the website owner that it is helping to increase the traffic. And not only increasing the traffic, the search engine optimization also helps in the visibility. So visibility of the site to maximum people across the globe. And after that, the important point is if the under the process, what happens? Slowly, it also gives ranking. So what is the search engine optimization? What you need to understand, it's a process of the quality and quantity of the website traffic, and also it increases the visibility and visibility of the users who are searching on the search engine. Not only that, it improves the search engine ranking. So every company want to see their website on the top. So SEO plays a key role in optimizing your search and making you on the top. And also we discussed the SEO is not only focusing on the content. Sometimes it may be focused on a video. Sometimes it is focusing on a video content, or maybe it may be a local search content, or maybe a news content. So whatever the content as a user we are searching, it will go with the different parameters. Right. So after that, we immediately discussed what are the different kinds of the SEOs available. So there are three types of SEOs. One is off-page SEO, technical SEO, and on-page SEO. And on-page SEO purely focus on the content which is available on the page, isn't it? And off-page is an important which have to be done in the backside, and it influence the strength, or it strengthen the influence of the website. And a technical SEO will focus on the technical aspects like crawling, indexing. So anyway, we'll discuss in today's class what is on-page SEO and what is off-page. But technical SEO, we doesn't focus much on the technical SEO. We only concentrate on the concepts used under technical SEO. So after that, right, how does the search engine work? This is what we discussed in the previous class. So friends, we used some few words which are important. We used crawling, web crawling or spiders, indexing and display. And in today's class, I will show a picture also how the crawling and indexing will be done, isn't it? And what are the crawlers and the spiders? These are all the crawl over the web, isn't it? These crawl over the web for right. This is what the crawler, isn't it? So this is crawling on the website, on the web where it will collect all the data. So by the crawling, what it will do? The crawling will collect all the data, and that data, what they are doing, the data is stored. The data is stored in the database, and whatever the data is stored in the database, when as a user, if I am searching the news, if I am typing, I want Telugu news, I want Eenadu e-paper, I am searching a Telugu newspaper. So whatever the web crawlers or the spiders which have collected all the data and stored in the database, that data is visible to me. Because once the data is stored, what is the next step? What you need to understand after indexing, isn't it? This is what we discussed. Once the crawling is over, what is the next part? It will index. Data is going to be indexed, and indexed means list. A list is prepared here. Website 1, website 2, 3, 4, 5. So which website I am searching? I am searching the news. I want news. So for news, we have different websites here. So rank 1, 2, 3, like 4, and 5. Isn't it? And this is indexing. And based on the indexing, you are going on to the top. So friends, what you need to remember is crawling helps crawl over the net for searching the content, and whatever the content it is searching, it is storing in the database, search engine database, and search engine database will do the indexing part, and based on the keyword I am typing on the Google, it will index or it will rank the website. This is what discussed in the previous class, and very, very important, isn't it? So these are the information which you need to understand, because whenever you type anything, you will use your URL, website title, and also some page information also you will do in searching the content. This all we discussed. Indexing just now. So indexing will help you to rank. So always indexing help the website to rank. So search engines crawl and index the content, and what the content based on the relevant things. This will based on the relevancy of the pages and the keywords. It will rank. What you need to understand, and this I will explain with a diagram. Don't worry. Yes. Can you see this diagram? Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
So please focus on this. I'm going to explain with this diagram how does a search engine works, because this is what we have studied in the theory part, isn't it? This is what the theory. Now I would like to explain in a diagramic way how the search engine works, isn't it? So friends, you just try to focus on this, isn't it? So here you see that he is nothing but a user. So who is he? He is a user, isn't it? So what happens generally? First, forget user. I'll explain part wise. So what is crawler and spider? Here both either crawler and spider will be there. What a spider and crawler will do? What we discussed in the diagram. Crawler or spider will, what they'll do? They will crawl on the, what is this?
Web.
Web means internet, isn't it? This total box is nothing but it's a
Internet.
web, or we can also call it as a, what we can say? What we can say? Please speak out. Internet.
Internet or web.
Yes, internet or web. So what a crawler is doing, it is crawling on the web, isn't it? And for what they are, why they are crawling? To collect the, why they are crawling on the web?
Index data. Data.
Yes, very good. To collect the data, isn't it? And that data which is crawled and collected is stored here. Can you see the diagram?
Yes, sir.
Data it is crawling, isn't it? And that data, what it is doing, it is storing in the here.
Data.
The data is stored. Where it is storing?
Local server.
In the local server. Please, friends, if you understand this diagram, you can easily say how a search engine works. So first step, what you need to do. This is a web, isn't it? Web means internet. So what the crawlers or the crawling is doing, it is searching all the information, crawling for the information, and once the information is crawled, it is completed. What it is doing, it is collecting data, and the data is collected is stored here. This is data, isn't it? This is data which is stored here, isn't it? And where it is storing in the local server. Friends, it is not the main server, it is the local server, please remember. And local server does not have any systematic, it is just like a Ram Nivas store. Have you ever gone to Ram Nivas store in Warangal, Hanamkonda?
Yes, sir. I went.
How the store looks like?
Zigzag.
Yes, it is. Do you think that is everything is planned?
No, sir.
No, but you get all the goods which you want related to your clothing and dressing. You get all this, isn't it? You get men, women, children, everything. You get the data. You get the clothes from the store. But all the clothes are not arranged in a systematic way, isn't it? Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So same way, whatever the spider or crawlers collecting the data by crawling on the web or from the internet, that data they'll store here. And these are nothing but local servers. And local servers does not have a systematic structure. They doesn't follow a structure. For example, the callers will search all the information like news, movie news, business news, political news. For example, I am taking an example of news. What is the example I am taking? News. Do you think that news is only one category? Do you think that news have only one category? No. We have sports news, we have movie news, we have political news, we have some business news. Different types of news are there, and all the information which is crawled from here, all the news information, where it's storing, it is storing in the which server? Local server. But here, friends, here at the bottom, one person is there sitting here. Who is he?
User.
User. But as a user, I only search business news. Now you are getting my point, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Same example. You go to the Ram Nivas store. You want some jeans, isn't it? And it becomes difficult for you to find out your favorite design, or maybe the size, or other specifications what you want. It becomes difficult and takes more time. The main reason is the data is not arranged in a structured way. Where it is not arranged here, friends, in the which server?
Local server.
Local server means what you need to understand. It will take all the data, and the data from where we are getting? By crawling from the either internet or from the web we are getting, isn't it? But if the data is not structured, then how the search engine like Google will give the ranking? I want political news, and you want movie news, and somebody else wants some weather news. Isn't it? He is planning for a picnic. You want to know the weather updates. Even weather is also news, isn't it? So different types of news category, all these, I am giving only one example, friends, news. But like news, there are all the information which is related to all the content they store in the local server, isn't it? And what you need to remember is whatever the information it is crawling from the web is stored in the local server. But local server doesn't do anything. It only stores. It is used as a storage tank. Just like you on the top of your roof, there is a storage tank. Similar to that, it is nothing but a storage database. And that database, they doesn't differentiate whether the news belongs to political news, filmy news, sports news, or climate news. It doesn't classify or categorize, isn't it? So this is the first part. So it becomes difficult for a company. For example, I made a website and that website is not clear. It is there in thousands of websites and people how they identify my website, and my website should be on the top. So for that, what they need to do is this data. Again, whatever the data which is stored in the local server, this data again they will send to the main servers. So friends, isn't it? Because here it is sending data for indexing. So friends, do you think that indexing will take place at the local server or at the main server? Main server, because in local server there is no chance at all for indexing, because all the information is not, it's a clumsy, zigzag, not structured, unplanned, isn't it? So what it is doing for indexing, it is sending to the local server, sorry, main server. And here main server is an important server. Now it categorizes. Example is news. News is your example. Assume that news is the example. So you want news. Yes, I am searching the news. So here now the user comes here. You see the user here. So he is the user. So user is typing. What is he typing? You can see what he is typing. He is typing a what?
Keyword.
Keyword. What is the keyword? I want news. But what type of news I want? Take example, I want movie news or I want sports news. Isn't it? So as a user, I want to find out the sports update. What I'll type on the search engine? Sports news. Isn't it? And immediately once you are typing on searching pages on Google, Google will collect all the data. All the data from where? From where it is collecting? Please respond. From where it is collecting? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Then as a user, I am typing sports news. Google will connect to where? It is connected to
Main server.
main server, because in the main server, everything is categorized, and that categorization, we are calling it as indexing.
Index.
All the sports news are indexed, websites are indexed, all the movie data is indexed, all the political data is indexed, isn't it? So, and what happens when a user types a keyword, immediately they will collect the data from here, and what it will do? It will gives ranking. Because I said, friends, Google follows an algorithm. And what algorithm says that? Algorithm is a mathematical calculation of a set of rules which will rank your website. So you are typing sports news. Google, based on content, quality, relevance, the sports news is ranked. Rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, 4, 5, like this. Isn't it? and we call it as ranking algorithm. And it will rank as it is, the list is appeared on the search engine pages. Immediately it appears on the search engine pages. Means you will get a list. Now here you will get a list. List is there. Website 1, website 2, website 3, website 4, like this. Isn't it? Now
Yes, sir.
you got an idea. So I'll explain once again. So all the content which is there on the web, and who will keep the data on the web? The persons who are have a website, isn't it? For example, I am running an online store and I'll put my online store on where? On the internet, or
Web.
we can call it as a web, because all the web data is crawled and stored in the local server, and from local server it is stored in the main server, and main server will give the ranking, and these ranking are appeared in the search engine page. This is how the diagram goes. Now is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So very easy to understand, because crawling means searching, and searching, the crawler or spider will store the data in the local server, and local server doesn't follow any structure because it doesn't have that much focused structure. So for indexing, it will depend on the main server, and main server will collect the complete data. For what it is collecting the complete data? For ranking your website. And on what basis they are ranked? They are purely ranked on your quality of your website, relevance of your website, and as well as the quality, relevance, and content. And based on that, it will give the ranking. The same ranking is search engine. This is the search engine works, isn't it? And friends, what is the most difficult task here is, whatever the content you are putting on the website, it may not be indexed. It may or may not be indexed, because it need to travel from here and here to here. But the major problem is, from here it may not go here, because the main purpose of the SEO is to get what the important purpose. What is the main purpose? You need a what you want?
Ranking.
Only
Ranking.
ranking, isn't it? Because I want rank. I want rank, and my website should be on the top. And for getting rank is not that easy. And on the day we have been searching for the digital online marketing, Udemy is on the top. Immediately after 15-20 minutes, the Udemy has changed, isn't it? Do you identify it on the day?
Yes.
Means ranking is not permanent. Friends, within 1 hour, within 2 hours, within a day, company ranking will changes. And how the ranking will changes? Changes by the quality, content, and relevancy. If your competitor is more accurate quality information is provided on the website, immediately your rank falls down, isn't it? And your competitor will go, you cross your rank, isn't it? So ranking is not permanent. So always what you need to do, always remember these 3 points: quality of the website, content which you are putting on the website, and the relevancy. I am searching the political news here. What is the keyword I have? I have used a keyword, political news. All the news which is providing political news should have that keyword, isn't it? If keyword is not there, I have kept only in the website news. So is it index your website?
No.
No, because, and we will also go some keywords. For example, before SR University, you may find out the SR Engineering College, there is a website, isn't it? And on the website, they have written best engineering college. How many of you have searched on the web? I don't know. But when you are searching the SR Engineering College. What is the tag? What is the tag you observed was best
College.
engineering college. Means here, what is the best here? Best is nothing but a
Keyword.
keyword. It's a keyword. And maybe in the place of best, few may use top also. Top engineering colleges, best engineering colleges. Isn't it? Top 10 engineering colleges, top 50 engineering colleges. These are all our keywords. Isn't it? And friends, in the coming classes, we will do an exercise also. We'll take one example and how the keywords are made, because keywords are not made just like that. Even Google is there, it will give keywords, isn't it? Google AdWords. I'm using a word called AdWords, isn't it? What it is? AdWords. Google AdWords. What this Google AdWord will do? It will give the keywords. And if the keywords are rightly placed in your content, what happens? There is a chance of indexing. Indexing means simply, I have explained in the textbook also, there is a book. And in the first page, there is an index. And what this index says? Topic and the page number. Topic and page number. Isn't it? So this is how the index of the book. And what is an index of the website? Rank. Based on quality and the content, you are indexed as a rank wise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So every website owner, every company want to index the content, and for indexing, the keywords are very, very important. I am searching a keyword. So I am searching the sports news, isn't it? And maybe I'll search cricket news also, friends. I'm using another keyword, cricket news. And that cricket news should also be there in your website. I want not cricket, I want football news. Isn't it? So all the content, you must keep it in your website, where if I search sport news, I'll get all the sports. If I get cricket news, I'll get the cricket news. And is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, because this diagram is a very simple and easy diagram where you can understand how does a search engine works. And friends, this is an example of the search engine. Either it may be Google, Yahoo, or maybe Bing. But most of the time we take example of Google, because Google is the most popular or the most successful search engine worldwide. And before we move to the next topic, I'd like to go to the first poll for today. Please read it properly and answer. I'm closing the poll. Majority of the class has given the wrong answer. I think only who has given the right answer. The answer is backrub, not the Google rub. The Google was called earlier by the Larry and Page Rick called it as a backrub, isn't it? So backrub is the first name of the search engine. Later it was named as. I think majority of the class has just given the answer just like that, but wrong answer. Yes. So now I'd like to go with the next, the continuation topic. So this is what, how a Google search engine works. And please remember, friends, these are the points you need to remember: crawling or spider, indexing you need to remember, and also ranking. Because the main purpose of any website is to rank. And to ranking, your post and your website content should be crawlable, and that crawlable should be indexable, and that indexable should be rankable. Then only if these three things are happened successfully, then Google will make you on the top. Google will make you on the first position. This rank will be given to you, and it is a continuous process. Today I got a rank, then I'll go for a sleep. No. If you do like that, then the second person will enter into the first position. So always be careful. Right. So I'd like to go with the next continuation topic. Right. The role of keywords. Just now we are talking about the role of keywords in SEO, friends. How important, because you are indexed based on your keywords. Keywords play a key role here, because the keywords will give business, isn't it? And here the first point, what is the keyword density? Sir, can we use only one or two keywords? No, isn't it? So you can use as many keywords as you can put it. But the thing is, all the keywords should have relevancy, isn't it? All the keywords should have relevancy with your website, isn't it? So for example, if you are searching the keywords for a restaurant, isn't it? So what the keywords? Delicious, isn't it? Quality, yummy. You can use like that, isn't it? So you cannot use irrelevant keywords which is not suitable to your website or for your website content. So always you should focus on your keyword density. What is a keyword density, isn't it? More keywords can even get you personalized, isn't it? And here the keyword stuffing, and that is why having keyword density from SEO point of view becomes mandatory. And whatever the data which I am putting here, you see that for best result, you can have a key density around 3 to 7 major keywords and 1 to 2% of minor keywords. So you see that around 3 to 7% of your which keywords? Major, means main, isn't it? And some 1 to 2% your minor key. For example, sports news, whether it comes under major or minor?
Major.
Major. Cricket news?
Minor.
Minor. Both are important or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. For example, sports, football. Sports is major. Football?
Minor.
Minor, isn't it? Because you need to prepare a list here, friends. So a list should be prepared, isn't it? So that we also practice a list of keywords before you give a website, before you give your company website to anybody. You need to check the list, because these lists consist of your major keywords as well as the minor keywords, because based on your keywords only there is a chance of your indexing, isn't it? Indexing will take place with your keywords, how your keywords are, you are placing the keywords. Very, very important. If you are running a restaurant, what are the keywords? If you are running an apparel store, what are your keywords? If you are running a gym, what are your keywords? If you want to promote your gym on website, isn't it? What is the keywords you need to use? What is the keyword density? Here density means the length and depth, isn't it? So what is the density here? The length of the keyword and also depth. What is length here? Number. isn't it? And don't use lengthy words, isn't it? Friends, don't use a keyword which have more words, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, where people doesn't remember the keyword, isn't it? Always your keyword should be short. Always your keyword should be short and simple. Short and simple. Always follow this principle. Always your keyword should be short and simple because people will remember. Top, very short. Best, excellent, good, isn't it? Marvelous, which suits your business, which suits your website. And also identify what are the major keywords, minor keywords, isn't it? So the role of keywords in SEO plays a major role because as a user, I only use the keyword to search. What is happening in the back end, I don't want as a user. Just now, you have seen the diagram. I don't want what is happening in the background, isn't it? Because a user always focus on the keyword. I am typing a keyword here, isn't it? I am not bothered about all these process. He is really bothered about all these, isn't it? As a user, he is bothered about all the process. Yes or no? No, because I'm searching with a keyword and the Google understand the keyword and it will rank, it will give the rank. But I don't want, I am not bothered about how the Google is giving the rank, but I'll only focus on which is on the top and which is on the second and third position. So as a user, what is important for me is a keyword. And this keywords are appeared where it should be appeared. It should be appeared on where it should be appeared. Keyword should appear on where it should appear.
Web.
On the web, because maybe I'm not bothered, but for crawling, for indexing, for ranking, all the keywords should be appeared on the web. Then only these crawlers will store data. Do you understand? So means what is important for a website owner as well as Google is concerned, what is most important? Keyword. Because Google is a third, whatever keyword you put it, it will search. Whether it's relevant, it will search. It is not relevant. And Google owned what it owned to do. It will own the index. If it doesn't index, will you beat Google? Will you scold anything, Google? Will you do like that? Assume that I am a website owner and Google is not indexing my content. Fight with Google. Can I fight with Google? Why you are not ranking me? No, because Google will have an algorithm, a mathematical calculation, isn't it? And whatever the website which is on the top today may or may not be appear tomorrow, isn't it? So from a user point of view, the keywords are important, and these keywords should be there in your website, should be there in your the online or maybe in your web applications or maybe mobile applications. When I am searching, then it should be there. So friends, important point what you need to understand is the keywords, the density of the keywords, and some more points are there that also we'll discuss in 10 minutes. Yes, this is the important point. See, keywords in URL. So I'll show one website and we'll discuss what actually. Is it screen visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What I am doing is, so I have opened the Google. So I am a user here. Take an example. I am a user. So what I am searching? I am searching mobiles. I am searching mobile phones, isn't it? So I am using a broad major keyword or minor keyword.
uh, major.
Major, isn't it? If I use mobiles under 10,000, so I'm using both, isn't it? So once I typed mobiles under 10,000, you can see on the Google page, these all are what are all? These all are. Please say what all these are.
Rank.
Huh?
Ads.
Ads. These are all paying to whom?
Google. Google.
Whatever the search engine, whether I'm searching on Google, it is paying to Google. If you're searching on Yahoo, it will pay to Yahoo, isn't it? So here, friends, there is a Flipkart here, Amazon here, Reliance here, etc., etc. Even though they are, Flipkart is the first website which is ranked. So here, friends, I want to show what is a keyword is. So I have typed a keyword. Right. So you see. So what is the keyword I have typed? What is the keyword I have typed?
Not.
Mobiles under
10,000.
10,000 is a keyword. So why Flipkart is appeared first means you see in the first page, in the first H1 tag, clearly they kept in the website that in the this is URL, flipkart.com is URL, isn't it? And in the H2 tag, what they have kept clearly? Mobiles under
10,000.
10,000. So it is exactly matching. It is exactly matching with the user. Do you understand?
Yes,
So
sir.
next one you see gadgets. It is not exactly matching. Best phones under 10,000, isn't it? And what I have typed mobiles under
10,000.
10,000. So based on this content, the Flipkart is ranked in which position?
First.
First position, because it's a keyword. And friends, keywords will keep on changing, isn't it? So what I have typed mobiles under 10,000. So what I'll do is I'll change it. So instead of mobiles under 10,000, I'll change here. What I'll do is I'll use top mobiles under. So I have changed it. I have changed it the keyword. Yes, you see, I have changed the keyword. So what the keyword I have changed?
Top.
Top mobiles under
10,000.
10,000. You see now the ranking. You see. Yes, now it changed. Earlier it was
Flipkart.
Earlier it was Flipkart. Now you see some other company came, gadgets.ndtv, because here there I am using the word top or best. So it, as far as it is concerned, these two are giving rank 1 position and both are same. So top mobiles here they are comes under here, where Flipkart is not there here. So friends, you see that Flipkart is not there. Right. Now Flipkart has gone for the last position, isn't it? So friends, this is how the keywords important, isn't it? So instead of top and all this, again we will change. Best mobiles. So I'm using another one. Best mobiles. Yes. You see that, friends? Again, it is. Can you see? These two are advertisements, isn't it? And they both are paying to Google. And these are also on the right side. These are also advertisements. They are also paying to Google. So I as far as this is the paid one, and go with the next one. So here I have used a keyword. You see that it is matching best, and used a keyword called best mobiles under 10,000. And what is the first ranking
91
website
mobiles.
got? 91mobiles.com got the first position based on what? Based on the keyword.
Keyword.
Isn't it? This is keyword. And what is the keyword? Best mobiles under 10,000. So here you see best mobiles under 10,000. And here also next second position there is best phones. Instead of mobiles, the second rank is given to NDTV. Isn't it like that? It is how the ranking will go on, friends. So a very, very important, isn't it? And next, like that, best mobiles, Flipkart is here. Because Flipkart, even though best, but as far as this keyword is concerned, it is on rank number 4.
What?
Isn't it? So, friends, this is how the importance of the keyword. Keyword plays a key role. And for example, just and this is here. Whatever you are seeing, it is a
URL.
URL box, isn't it? And that is what URL. And this is the H1 tag, H2 tag that I would like to explain, isn't it? And this one is nothing but your H1 tag. This. These are all important, isn't it? Sometimes it may be H1 tag, it may be H2 tag, it may be H3 tag. Means under URL, under your website, your H1 tag, H2 tag, H3 tag should contain all the information which a user is looking. Do you understand now? In my H1 tag, H2 or H3 tag, or maybe like that H10, H20, all the content should be relevant to the user who is searching with a keyword. That is very, very important. So H1 tag is very, very important because for all the websites, you see that H1 tag is there. So mobiles, best phones, best mobile phones, isn't it? Best phones. And also images. You see that I said the search engine not only give the information, it will also search for the images also. Here images for best mobiles, isn't it? So here I want to use another one. Sports, isn't it? So friends, I am typing sports news. Yes, I got the sports news. What is the first one? We can see that Indian Express. So here you see why Indian Express is appearing on top, friends. Because what is the first keyword here? In H1 tag, what is the first keyword here?
Sports.
There. Are you there? Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
So what is first keyword? Sports news. What is the first keyword in IndianExpress.com? Sports news, isn't it? So based on this has given rank 1, isn't it? So this is how you need to understand. So whatever the keyword you are typing, friends, the keyword, right? On the second position, the Times of India, like that, NDTV Sports, isn't it? So here, instead of sports news, they added the sports. NDTV added latest sports. So friends, this plays a key role, right? This is what I am explaining about, isn't it? So what you need to understand is it should have a keyword URL. You need to know the first word, isn't it? You need to know the first word, and that first word should position the first word should be positioned at the best, and also keyword should have a title tag, and keyword should be beginning with the title tag, and the title tag should contain how many characters? 10 to 60 characters. And also it should have a description. Show them less. Description means sports news. Isn't it? Sports news, there is a small description. Isn't it? And also use some tags. And also keyword with an headline. And also link building SEO. These are all the keywords which we will use for the as a keyword in your website. So friends, I'd like to stop the class here. But before go that, I'd like to go to the second poll. I'll wind up. If you doesn't remember the concept, then it will be a problem for you. So I'm launching the poll. Very easy poll. Okay, I'm closing the content. Yes, 67% of the class has given the right answer. So crawlers are crawling, crawlers are spiders over the web for searching the content, isn't it? So please, you need to remember these crawlers always search the data on the internet or web, where it will be later it is going to be indexed, and those indexes should be displayed, and the Google will understand the rank. So thank you. I'm closing the poll.